Solar panels then. Now, the good folk at sunstore.co.uk
have kindly sent me this solar panel and leisure battery.
and I'm rather pleased they have, because although the CTEX split charger that I've installed is an excellent piece of kit, it will only charge my leisure battery at 20 amps. Now normally that would be okay, but when I'm using my drone batteries I can really cane the leisure battery, and I'm not sure that the 20 amps from the van's engine is going to keep up. And besides that, it's always nice to have a backup, because sometimes I have been known to leave things turned on in my van for a few days and killed my leisure battery. So this solar panel should be able to keep up with things like my inverter. Anyway, let's get on with the installation. So there's several ways you can install these solar panels. I'm going to stick mine with some 3M VHB tape. Do you know what VHB stands for? Very high bond. Personally, I think RS tape has a better ring. Really sticky tape, but there you go. Now, if you look on 3M's website, they recommend a temperature of between 20 and 40 degrees Celsius for installation. Now, it's only 5 degrees outside and it's only 15 degrees in here, so we're going to have to warm it up a little bit as we install the tape. So first of all, we need to give it a really good clean with some isopropyl alcohol. Isopropyl alcohol. Now, we're only at 16 degrees there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to warm that up with a heat gun. You could use a hairdryer or a heat gun, just don't get it too hot. There, that's looking a bit better. We'll warm it up a little bit more. So I'm going to warm the tape from the back of the panel up at the same time, and then we can stick it straight on. Perfect. 25 degrees. So press it down nice and firmly. There we go, that's ready to stick on the van. Right, now we need to go and prep the roof. Okay, so I've marked the roof out where the panel's going to go. So first job is to clean this with some isopropyl alcohol to give the 3M its best chance of sticking to the top. What I've done, I've put a couple of little marks there that match up with this centrepiece. I've put a bit of tape on the other end which will hold that in place. We'll pull about 6 inches of backing tape off the 3M tape, warm it up, stick this bit, then we'll go from that end and work our way back as we're warming it up. So that's it. There, that's the middle bit done. Now we're going to do the edges. Just be careful where you put those heat guns though. Or do it in summer. Now, cable entry. There's a couple of ways you can do it. Some people run the cable over the top and then through this grommet just here, which takes you into the cavity in the van. From there you can route your cables where they need to go. The way I'm going to do it, I'm just going to drill a couple of holes through the pop top and use this cable entry box with the waterproof glands on to make sure it's waterproof. Right, that's got our holes cut. Now we've got to thread these cables through this entry box. And as you can see, they're not going to go with the plugs on. So we need to cut the plugs off, thread it through, and then put some new plugs on, because you can't reuse these once you've taken them off. Now just remember, when you cut these cables, the solar panel's live, it's always producing current. So do one at a time, and then that will reduce the risk of a short circuit. Once your cables are pulled through, you just need to pop some MC4 connectors on and connect it to your CTEK charger via a 30 amp fuse. Oh, and by the way, some people have asked about why my leisure battery is on its side. Well, it's simply because it's too tall to stand upright under the seat, and these AGM batteries are perfectly happy on their sides. Free electricity from the sky should keep my leisure battery in peak condition. Right, sunshine, charge my batteries, charge my batteries. And there we go, I'm ready for my off-grid adventuring. And if you need a hand to get your van ready for off-grid adventuring, check out Sunstore's website, there's a link in the description. Next video, I'm going to be building some furniture, so thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.